Everyone, we're here with Dafuchaman. How you doing?
Great things, yeah man, I'm doing good, you know.
Yeah, so what have you been up to?
Lot of music, you know, lot of music, promoting my album From the Hills of Jamaica, and this big tune that the world is talking about right now, So Much Love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, with little Alfie.
Yeah.
So, yeah man, right now, that's what's going on, you know.
Okay. So how did you get into music?
You see, hold on, sorry, one second.
Yeah.
It's rude, I'm chewing a chewing gum, so let me get rid of it first. I apologize, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started out, you know, singing since I was a little boy in Jamaica, you know, in church, you know, to the streets. So music has always been a great thing for me, you know, from a long time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, see my cricket team there, I'm in Coventry today.
Yeah.
Today in Coventry, you know. Go and play some cricket today, because a lot of people don't know that Fuchaman is a big lover of cricket, you know, and love playing cricket as well, you know.
Yeah.
So today now, I had an amazing gig at the Roman Reggae Festival last night.
Okay.
In Wales, Cardiff, and then today now is my downtime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So play some cricket today, you know, different thing, but you know, from coming to Coventry, you know, got to link up with you, you know, because it's been a long time that we were meant to link up and it didn't get to happen. So today is the right time still, you know.
Every time. So
yeah,
when did you start doing music?
Well, yeah, as I say, I've been singing from a very young age, you know.
Okay.
And then as I get older and thing, I start writing more song and recording more song and doing more shows, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been, so I'm on this scene now for the best part of 20 years, you know.
Wow.
Spreading the love worldwide, you know.
Okay.
Positive vibration.
Yeah. So have you always been in the UK, or?
No, you know, I came to the UK in 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Jamaica, you know.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, man. Beautiful island, you know.
Yeah.
Land of sunshine and water, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the song that's been hitting the airwaves now for a good while, So Much Love.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, you see, So Much Love is a song that I recorded like 3 years ago, you know.
Okay.
And that song wasn't released. The producer that I did the song with at the time gave a copy to little Alfie's dad, because little Alfie's dad went to the studio and hear it.
Yeah.
And loved the song, and he got a copy and took it to him, and Alfie fall in love with the song.
Yeah.
So, because Alfie was singing the song so perfectly in the back of the car, you know, Mom and Dad filmed it and uploaded it to Instagram, and the rest was history. Right now we got over 5.5 million views now, you know. Yeah, man. So give thanks to everybody that been showing love for the song as well. Definitely. And because of the wave that it created, the song end up with going straight to number 3 in the iTunes Reggae chart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So you're making airwaves for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a natural manifestation still, you know, because, you know, love is an important thing, and the song is representing love and oneness between all mankind, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I've seen a few comments online and things like that about the song and how great it was, but there was also a few little negative points. The fact that, you know, Alfie looks like a young white kid. What's your views about it? Because to me it doesn't really matter, but what's your views?
Well, you see, my views is, people say ignorance is bliss, but I think ignorance is stupid, you know?
Yeah, for real.
Because as far as music goes, music don't have a color. You understand?
Definitely.
There's no color about music. You understand? And when we say love and oneness between all mankind, it means exactly what it says, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter your race, your religion, or your color, or your background, or oneness, we say, you know? So if somebody want to say something negative, that means they are the ones that is have the problem, because they don't believe in love and oneness.
Yeah.
So those negative people need to check themselves, because they are wrecking themselves. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah, man.
Because if you're going to fight against love, then it means that you're not preparing to move forward in life and embrace humanity and all, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. So, reggae music for you, what does it do for you?
Well, reggae music for me, you know, represent life.
Yeah.
You know? Reggae music represent life. You know? It's not a shake you this and shake you that. It's talking about the life we live in, and the hopes and the dream and aspiration that we have. And we get a great tool for use right now, for use it to uplift people, you know.
Yeah, man.
Because, you know, like I said, reggae music represents life, you know.
Definitely. So what would you say to the people out there who want to get involved in music and pursue that career?
Well, I would say if you got a dream, you know,
Yeah.
just hold on to it and follow your dreams, because I am a true believer that a life without dreams is like an empty shell washed up on the shores of Babylon.
Yeah.
You understand?
Definitely. Yeah.
So follow your dreams and believe in yourself even when nobody else do, you know? Yeah, man.
So we're hearing about a lot now about knife crime all over the UK. What is your opinions of it?
Well, you see, it boils back down to where people not got no respect for life, you know, and no value for life, you know, and not understand the importance of life, and that life is the greatest gift there is.
Yeah.
Because you can't really tell me that, say, boy, you respect life and appreciate life when you are willing to take a life.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Because bear in mind, each time when you take a life, it's somebody's son or somebody's daughter, somebody's cousin, somebody's uncle, somebody's father, somebody's friend.
Yeah.
So I would just say to the people that is doing this with no respect for life, check how you feel when you lose somebody out of your life. And just remember, say, other people is going to bear the same pain.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
We don't need to be killing other people to prove that we are not afraid of people, because very often people kill people for some stupid little things just because they feel like one disrespect you.
Yeah.
You understand? You will gain more respect from walking away from trouble, you know?
Yeah, man.
And try to show those that trying to have a negative impact on you, that actually I'm not gonna fall into that trap that you're setting to see me getting involved and doing things that are stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it take a bigger man to walk away and show people the righteous way.
Yeah, man.
You understand? And don't get drawn into something to prove a point, because it's not worth it at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, man.
Because each time when one take a life, them last their life as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because when you leave, when you kill a man and then you end up in a prison, you know, you lose your life as well, you know?
Yeah.
Because now people are going to tell you when you can eat and when you can eat and when you can sleep and when you feel wake up and when you feel go take a break.
For sure.
That is no life. So really you lose your life as well just to prove a point to people if say nobody can disrespect you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
your homies that are with you on that day are not with you anymore.
them not with you anymore, you understand?
Yeah.
So you have to just love yourself and know, say, boy, you know, have to put yourself in a certain position, you know. If you love yourself, you will learn to love other people too, you know.
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah, man.
So also this hot topic at the moment is the Windrush scandal.
True.
As you probably know, it's nothing new for us.
True.
We've been going through it for a long time. But what's your opinions on it?
Well, you see, it's Windrush thing when me hear them talk about on the TV, you know. It's no surprise now, nothing still, you know.
Yeah.
But people have to remember, say, over the years, you know, England as we see it now, England that I know, I get to understand that the England that I know is a completely different England from my fellow Jamaicans and people from the Caribbean that came to England back in the 60s and 50s and these days, you understand? Those people endure a whole lot of trial and tribulation and a lot of racism, you understand? To make today as good as it is for people like myself and other people. But those people actually come to England for a greater good than us. Because when those people was coming to England, in my knowledge and what I learned is that those people come back to England to help and rebuild England. And the thanks that they receive was to send them back because the country never prepared for do what them supposed to do and look after the people them the right way, you understand?
Yeah, man.
You know, see it, so right now you find, say, it's just a cheap, easy escape, you know, for the people them that create it. Because in my knowledge of Jamaica and Jamaican people, you know, and England and the relationship with England, you know, where England said they was giving back to Jamaica, they wasn't giving back to Jamaica, you know. Because England and many other countries in Europe cannot ever pay Jamaica for what them take from Jamaica and those other countries, you understand?
Yeah, man.
See? So, but we know, so we have to move forward in life and we can't dwell in the past too much, but we have to remember where we're coming from, otherwise we won't know where we're going, you know?
Yeah, for real.
So, you understand? Because nothing can compensate for slavery, you know, and the child and tribulation that people bear in them times. You understand? So England has gained a whole lot more. Not just England, but a lot of countries in Europe has gained a whole lot more from the Caribbean people than the Caribbean people will ever get back from England. Because you see that mental scar that England and these other countries in Europe left with people in the Caribbean, it will never go away. You understand? Because people like I self wasn't around in them days, you know.
Yeah.
But I also grew up with that mentality because the pain is still left that they inflicted on our foreparents until them time. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So I now say boy, let's blame people for everything we're going bad and everything and them something there. But I say England need to recognize, say actually the pain is still there because people always are going to remember because the pain that was inflicted wasn't just physically, it was mentally.
Yeah.
So then it is still there. You understand?
Yeah.
But we need a brighter tomorrow and a better day. So we still say one love and unity between all mankind. You know?
Yeah, man.
You understand? So it is up to the people what them call the powers to be to recognize their position and situation and the reason why people are in their position, that they are also a part of the problem.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the legacy of the government from those days has continued by the governments today.
Definitely.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
Because if they really want to make a change, these governments, they can make a change, you know, because they are calling the shots. But there's no point talking about equality and equal rights and justice when they're not prepared to show it when it matters.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem is.
For sure, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to the people who come to rebuild England, who was treated like animal and just been kicked out. You understand? Because you got to understand, you know, a lot of people who them send back to Jamaica and Trinidad and them place, they don't know anything about Trinidad and Jamaica, you know. You understand?
Yeah, man.
They only know they got families there, families that they have never met. Because many of them leave when they were babies and these things, so they don't know nothing about Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
And when they get kicked and sent to Jamaica, families now welcome them because they must say, oh, you're there foreign for a long time and you never build nothing in a yard. You don't have nowhere yard. We don't know you why you want to come back for us to work and look after you. You are deported. They turn you back on Jamaica when more time you never really see them people they turn them back on Jamaica, you know. Because if he's a baby and you come to England, come live at England, you know. You don't know anything about Jamaica, you know.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, man.
And then because the government said, boy, you have to go back.
Yeah.
Then them just throw you back. So the government owe them a whole lot because those people, I see a guy said that he been here for 45 years. Work and pay national insurance and everything, but because he never go back and never apply for your passport.
Yeah.
Now them say them not have no record of him at all. But how can a man work and pay national insurance for 45 years and with no record of anything?
Yeah, man.
You understand?
For sure.
So it's just something that needs to be sorted out.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
So what is the last and final word you want to say to the people out there from you?
Well, right now, you know, I just want to say go and keep it positive and believe in yourself, and even when nobody else do, you know.
Yeah, man.
I remember saying, nah, if you love others people, you have to love yourself too, you know. Yeah, man. I remember saying, love the harder of the day, you know.
Yeah.
Because, and together, we are stronger, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like a building where if you remove one or two of the column, it's more likely for it to collapse.
Yeah, for real.
So when we remove one love and unity from other people, and from the people, then everything becomes distorted again.
For real.
And then the problem, you know?
Yeah. I just want to say thank you for talking to me. Now you can enjoy your cricket and have fun.
Man. DJKat is a joy and a pleasure, you know.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Arawak Radio. Big up yourself, you know, so the Fuchaman from the hills of Jamaica representing. If you love the thing and want to enjoy full joy some of our music, just type in Dafuchaman on YouTube, which is DAFUCHAMAN, or at Dafuchaman on Instagram and Twitter and all these things, you know.
Yeah.
Keep it positive. DJKat, more love and more life until such time, and give thanks for the strength, see?
Yeah, man.
Rastafari, blessed love.
Blessings.
Give thanks.